Why do we volunteer for a group or an organization? Well, we agree with its values and its mission. We may want to help it to function. We make time for it in our lives so that it will continue, and we gladly contribute our time, our talents, and our treasure. Swarthmore Presbyterian Church is a volunteer organization, and we are here voluntarily to contribute our many gifts and talents. Like parts of the body, our separate abilities work together to make this fellowship a whole. Whether you come to church in person or online to be in fellowship, whether you contribute time and energy to help at the fall fair or other projects, or if you spend a week in service in North Carolina or on a local church project, or if you serve on the committee to help First Place Swarthmore, or if you serve on other committees or groups, or if you pray both for those locally and around the world in need of grace and comfort, your volunteer hours are a blessing. However, those good works and great intentions cannot complete the needs of this fellowship. The church is not immune to the rising costs of maintenance for our buildings, of insurance, utilities to keep the lights on and the temperature comfortable for our preschool and us throughout the year, for program costs for educational supplies and materials for our learners of all ages, for music materials to enrich our worship experience. The list goes on. And oh yes, most importantly, what about our staff who provide inspiration, logistics, and guidance for many long hours each week? They need to also feel supported, fulfilled, and appreciated by us. The Finance Committee has produced a fiscally responsible 2024 budget request of $860,000. It estimates that, all things considered, the church spends around $1,000 per individual to maintain this programming and facility. The Stewardship Committee is supporting this request by asking that each person prayerfully consider increasing his or her support of giving next year by $249. That rounds out to about $5 a week, less than a cup of Starbucks. All of our $5 combined can become a powerful force for good in this church, in this community, and beyond. We are at a midpoint of this campaign and have reached 35% of our goal. As a Stewardship Committee member, I am calling for your hands and your hearts to prayerfully pledge to this volunteer fellowship a portion of what you have received, to give with a spirit of generosity and thankfulness for how this body has impacted your life. Your generosity has sustained our present, and by continuing, will bring us new possibilities in the future. As volunteers, it is up to us to give of our time, our talent, and our treasure, so that this church not just maintains, but thrives.